Hello, and this is Bugast Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Star Wars 40th Anniversary Black Series Han Solo action figure. And this is a really good action figure. I'd actually say it's the best figure of 2017 so far. So, before we take a look at Han Solo, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. And before I start, I just wanted to say that I was really sick yesterday and the day before, and that's why I didn't get to do my Walking Dead review, but I will do it this Sunday, as far as I know. Okay, so Han Solo comes with an alternate belt, Stormtrooper belt. It just clips on like this. Well, I'll put it on in the review. And it has an Imperial Stormtrooper blaster. I think Hasbro did really good on the sculpting on this. It's all on flat collar. I would have preferred like maybe a wash of gray over it, like gunmetal color. And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be silver right here, this little place right here. So it doesn't bother me, but I think there could have been some more paint detail on that. And I really like this. The belt's all one white collar, solid white collar, and the holster's black. And this fits down in really good. It fits tightly too. So I really like that. And Han Solo comes with two alternate hands. There is gloved hands. I really think Hasbro did really great on these. It's sculpted in. It's not painted, it's sculpted. So I really like that. I really figured it'd just be like painted on. But all this is actually sculpted on. All the details on the gloves and everything. So I really like it. So this is the Han Solo toy. And here's his blaster. I forgot to mention that too. I love his blaster. Now it has a gunmetal wash over it. I really love this blaster. The sculpting and the paint is just amazing on this. Hasbro really did great with this toy. So I think this really looks like Harrison Ford. I think Hasbro did really great on the sculpting of it. I think the skin tone is perfect too. Usually the skin tone's a little too dark, but I think that this just looks like Harrison Ford. It's really great sculpting on it. And I like the paint on this toy too, because I figured that these lines, I'm not really sure what they are, but the lines on his pants would just be painted on, but they're actually sculpted on. So I really like that. I like the glossy black for his leather boots. I was hoping they'd do gloss black with this. And I think his belt is sculpted really good. It's like a light brown with dark brown wash over it. And it's removable too, so you can put the Stormtrooper one on. Okay, so you could put the blaster in his holster. It's a little tough to maneuver it in there. I just do it easily because I don't want to bend the blaster there. And then you just plug it in like that. I think it looks really great. Now to switch his hands out, you just pop them off like that. Pops off really easily. And plugs in really easily too. Pops out and plugs in easily. So I really like that because it doesn't make me feel like they're brittle and it's going to break or anything like that. And then here he is with the gloves on. I think it looks really great. And to get the Stormtrooper belt on, I find that removing his jacket helps too because it slides under his jacket. And his jacket is removable, so you could always do that too. I think it looks cool. This is all painted, and I like the collar on it. I love the sculpting too. I like all the waves and stuff in the fabric. I really like it. So now it unplugs right here at the back of the belt. And you just unplug it like that. And I found that once you get the belt down to his foot, it's hard to get off. It's hard to get off like this too. Right here is always where it gets caught on the edge of his boot. And I found out that if you put his foot like that and slide it backwards like this, it comes off easily. So I really like that. Look how he is now. But now for the Stormtrooper belt. You just put it on like that, and then plugs in really easily. I think that looks great. But that's why I took his vest off, because it gets in the way of putting it on like that, so it's really easy to pop off. It comes off really easily because it's a nice bendy rubbery plastic, kind of like vinyl actually. I think it might be like a vinyl type of plastic. So there's Han Solo with the Stormtrooper belt on. I think that looks great. I love it like that. and to show him with this Imperial Blaster. Just pop it out like that. And now my only problem with this blaster is that when you put it in his hand, his finger can't go into it, the trigger. So when you slide it in, it just has to stay like that. Because the blaster's too big, his finger won't go into the trigger. So it doesn't really bother me, but it would have been better if he could actually hold it like a real gun. But I think to just pose him like this, it looks great. I really like this toy. It is really a great toy. I think he looks great like that. I'm not sure which belt he looks better with. So leave a comment below and tell me which belt you like better, his normal one or the Stormtrooper one. Okay, so now I'm going to show off his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can move back this far, and his hair gets in the way, but if you kind of move his head up and back a little bit, it goes back a little further. It can move down all the way, and it can move side to side. He's got ball-jointed shoulders that move out really far and up. He's got a single-jointed elbow. He's got a swivel at the wrist, and it can swivel up and down as well as side to side. It's the same on this side. He's got a ball-jointed diaphragm that can move all the way around. Gives him good range of motion. He's got ball-jointed hips that can move out that far. He has a swivel at the thigh. He can kick forward that much. And he can kick back just a little bit. He's got double-jointed knee, a swivel at the ankle. And his ankles are a little hard to move up and down, but they do move. And of course he's got ankle pivot. And this figure stands just fine by himself. And if you put the blaster in his hand, like without him holding it in both hands, he won't fall over either. And if he does, you just really need to use the ankle pivot. So see, I really thought he'd fall over by having him in that pose with this heavy blaster. But it doesn't. So I would highly recommend this toy. It's great. It looks like Harrison Ford. The articulation is amazing. The paint is amazing. The sculpting is amazing. I can't go on enough about this figure. Hasbro just did a really great job. And for a size comparison, I have the Black Series Chewbacca. And I think the scale is perfect with these two. Hasbro did great with the height difference on these two. Because I think Han Solo is supposed to be about 5 foot, and Chewbacca is supposed to be 7 foot tall. So I think they did great with the height on these two. And I did have a pointer. If you notice that Chewbacca in the movies, his knees are always kind of pointed in. So if you're posing your Chewbacca toy, kind of put his knees kind of in, and that helps to stabilize the figure and make him look like he does in the movies. So that's my pointer for that. But that was my review, and I really like this toy, and I would highly recommend it. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.